Hello, all my Aquarian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have a beautiful forecast for you for December 2023. But before that, I can't wait to share this with you. I've got the answers that you've been asking me about, and I couldn't give you an answer beforehand, before now. First of all, as you know, I do a monthly virtual full moon ceremony on YouTube. I'm going to continue doing that. However, you've been asking, when are you going to go back to the Phoenix and Dragon and do your full moon ceremonies locally? Because they are very, very powerful locally, and people have enjoyed them. And I'm happy to tell you that I'm going to be back at the Phoenix and Dragon starting the day after Christmas, December 26th, Tuesday, December 26th, and we are going to meet at 6:30. Normally we would meet at 7, but I've changed it for this year because it just goes on, and more people attend. Sometimes I've had as many as 70 people on a patio that barely fits the 35 comfortably. So both virtual and Phoenix and Dragon for the full moon ceremonies. And many of you have been asking about my astrology classes, which form a course. I'm teaching a class. I'm going to start on Thursday, January 18th at 7 p.m. It'll be a virtual course online, and I would love those of you who are interested in being astrologers to participate. This is for you. I'm going to share everything I know about astrology because I'm creating a team, a network of beautiful spiritual people who, by their mere presence, can lift the planet. It's that simple. And I'm also going to be giving a class, not a class, a course, drumroll please, at the Phoenix and Dragon starting Saturday, January 20th at 11 a.m. So I'm doing 2 courses, and I'm doing 2 full moon ceremonies. You're welcome to attend either one. What my suggestion would be, if you are interested, there because there's no last minute walk-in traffic, just send me an email at starmax@bellsouth.net, starmax@bellsouth.net. Give me your contact information, and I'll get back with you, and I'll explain everything in detail. I've just graduated 8 people, and they are now, we started with 20 people back at the beginning, and little by little, those who really wanted to become an astrologer, whether for their own purposes or to do it professionally, have become what they wanted to be. And it's a beautiful group. Okay, I'm going to be recording a talk called Let's Talk Money. Money is huge right now. The economy, of course, is, well, I don't have to describe the economy. It's worldwide. And I'm going to take each sign and talk about the 2nd house of money, the 6th house of job, and the 10th house of career, so that this will help you find your niche more easily. And of course, it'll be on YouTube. That means there's no charge. All right, let's talk about gifts, because when we talk money, we're talking about a gift. How much should I spend? This is my latest book. It's the resurrection of a book I wrote years ago. And it's called What Your Astrologer Never Mentioned. This is not an astrological textbook. This is a delightfully humorous book. I wrote it, so yeah, it's, you know, got a lot of funny stuff in it. I mean, funny lines in it. And I get to the bottom of what makes each sign tick. I take just a little trip around the zodiac. This is a perfect gift as a stocking stuffer, a hostess gift, and a gift for the skeptic in your family or job. If you are interested in real sure enough astrology textbooks, I have the two that I wrote on Amazon. All right. Then, if you have a friend or relative who really wants to learn how to read cards, this is the book for them. It's called It's in the Cards, and it's a tribute to my friend Carolyn Dodson, who is no longer with us, who learned it from another card reader, who learned it from another card reader, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Your psychic awareness will increase with this book. You may find that even if you don't know anything about astrology, you can read regular, ordinary playing cards. So I highly recommend this. It's on Amazon.com. What I'm going to share with you now is not for everybody. It's called Secrets from the Womb, the hidden pact that runs your life. I ask God why people who I work with and who release their programming, and they're doing beautifully, go back to their programming. Why does this happen? And God gave me 3 steps, and I'm sharing them with those of you who are so far on your journey, and you're pulling your hair out because the people around you are punching your buttons left and right. If that's the case, this book was written for you. And I would suggest that if you're going to get it, you're going to love it, because I suggest you read the testimonials first. They're at the beginning of the book. These are testimonials from people whose lives have changed because of doing this technique. So it's on Amazon. Now, let's talk about what's going on heavenly. Mercury is going to go retrograde in December. It's in the shadow of the retrograde now. When it'll go retrograde on the 13th of December. And it will go direct January 2nd, 2024. Mercury rules our mouth and our minds. It is communication. And when it's retro, everything is like crazy. It's Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will probably go wrong, particularly because of the time of the year, the holiday time, etc. So keep that in mind and I'll remind you of it as I go through your forecast. Jupiter, the greater benefic, has been retrograde for a long time. Jupiter is the good guy, the head honcho of good. Jupiter brings blessings. It's God's law. Jupiter brings joy, optimism, expansion, and it is going to go direct. Well, it went direct today, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm reading my own handwriting for a change. On November 30th, mark it down, Jupiter went direct. You'll feel it tomorrow more. In your case, it's in your fourth house of home and family and real estate. And this is the perfect season to have it go direct because it will bring joy and abundance and happiness. And since it's in your fourth house, you might want to get together with family and have party or plural parties. So it is helping all real estate matters and all emotional needs. Venus, the lesser benefic, which is a joke. There's nothing lesser about Venus, rules love and money and beauty, art. It just, well, Jupiter and Venus are the two good guys of the zodiac. Venus is in your ninth house. It has been there. And so you are very open-minded. You enjoy travel during that time. Excuse me. Maybe you pursued an advanced degree, but the idea of traveling great distances really appeals to you. On the 4th, Venus moves into your 10th house, and your image as a leader is that of a loving leader. And so your life, your career is filled with joy and beauty. And so that's how the public sees you. On the 29th, Venus moves into your natural house, the 11th house of friends, hopes, and wishes. It is the home of the humanitarian, which is what you are. And you're really loving being with your friends and the love that you have for your teams increases enormously. It's just beautiful. Now, Mars, the red planet, is also there. Mars is passion. Mars is what comes first to us. Mars is what we fight with and fight for. So you got love and passion. I had to make a sound effect. Your friends come first, and being a friend comes first. Now, the yellow planet, the sun, sits in your 11th house. And again, this is your house in the natural zodiac. The sun is the giver of life. And you come alive every year about this time because the sun is in your own house. The sun can make you more of a leader. So if you belong to philanthropic groups, you're going to find that they're wanting a new president. You may find that they nominate you. On the 21st, the sun moves into your 12th house, and you say, goodbye, world, I need my solitude. And you know how that goes. Lots and lots of energy, perhaps partying. And after a while, I need time alone. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Mercury, what we think about and talk about, as we know, is retrograde or will be retrograde, excuse me, on the 13th. It starts in the 12th house where your thinking is on a higher level, a more spiritual level. And on the 22nd, it moves into your 11th house, and all those ideas that were subconscious, perhaps, because the 12th house is the subconscious, come alive with your friends and group activities. And this is just fabulous. Now, we have a new moon that sits on all these planets in your 11th house. It's on the 12th of December, which is the day before Mercury goes retrograde. And it's in 20 degrees Sagittarius. Find that in your birth chart and you'll have the whole picture. So on the new moon, energy starts growing. The 2 days before the new moon, everything's like no energy. But on the full moon, things move forward. 2 weeks later, excuse me, the new moon, I misspoke. The full moon is on the 27th of December, and it is in 5 degrees Cancer. It's in your 6th house of work, health, and service. And on the full moon, everything comes to a head. So your job, if you've been waiting for a job, you may find that that is delivered to you. Your health should improve. You know, don't be afraid of a full moon. It brings it to the surface to be dealt with and over with. So there is December. And I hope you'll have a beautiful December and that you'll join me next month, right around this time, late December, as I give you your forecast for January. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.